Rosie is literally looking like like she belongs here, like fourth member of LunaFox. Okay, so we just got out of the bed and Roger is already asking us, are we still coming over today? We definitely were, but he is persistent, like, come on, I want to meet your new boyfriend. So hello Omies, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another episode of Rosie in the City. So it is the next day and Rosie and Rashad are in Newcrest visiting her father Roger. I accidentally didn't get to record it, but Rashad took it upon himself to go out back and go on the grill and try to grill some food for Rosie and her dad. And he started a fire. So I didn't get it recorded, but I got a screenshot of them all outside panicking like, oh my gosh. But luckily, they're still having a good time. All is forgiven. Roger is not upset with Rashad about it. So it's okay. Everything is okay. So the three of them have just been hanging out in here, watching some TV, just chit-chatting before Rosie and Rashad head out to Simchella. And oh yeah, see, spending time. Okay, Todd. I heard you and Rashad started dating. Congratulations on landing a new boyfriend. Is he being petty? Or is he like serious? What do y'all think? Leave a comment. Like what vibes are y'all getting from Todd saying that? I'm guessing maybe he saw their picture on Simstagram or something like that. So he's just hitting her up like, cause she didn't tell him, she hasn't talked to him since their little encounter, their entanglement at the gym. And then right after that is when she went home and met Rashad. So she hasn't even talked to Todd since then. So he had to see it on Simstagram. So is he like being petty? Like, oh, I heard you and Rashad started dating. Like, congratulations. Like, is he mad because she's dating, Rashad, the model? We all know Todd is a looker himself, but is he salty? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, Rosie is one for capturing the moment, so she is just out here setting up the camera. And do you guys love Rosie's velvet dress? I love her velvet dress. It is created by Divine Cap. She is such an amazing CC creator. I highly, highly recommend. I will link this dress below in the description. But yes, so Rosie is definitely one to savor the moment and capture everything in pictures. So she uploads it all to Simstagram, and then of course she's working on her gallery wall in the apartment. So we're getting up and look at them, see, they are getting along so well. Rosie loves this. And look at her, she's over there like, yes, Rashad gets the approval from Pops. She is so excited about this. Look at her back there. She's like, yes, Daddy likes him. We love it. We love to see it. They're getting along. This is just beautiful. So they are officially going to become best friends. And they act like best friends, but oh my gosh, Kayan. Hey, beautiful. Do you want to go on a date today? I can wait for you to get ready. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we showed that in a past episode, but it turns out that Kayan is married. Remember, he was the bartender from the vacation. And then after the vacation, I saw in the relationship panel that he is married. And that notification was from Slice of Life. So I've been experimenting with my mods because I had in basemental drugs because I wanted more drunk interactions or consequences. Like I wanted my Sims to really be drunk or have hangovers and stuff like that. But then I decided like, well, let me take that out and let me try Slice of Life. So yeah, so in this episode, that's why Rashad is all blushy like that, because something from Slice of Life. They are about to leave Roger's house and head over to their Airbnb. Okay, so here they are at their Airbnb, and Rosie has to pee, of course. Rosie is so silly. Sorry to bother you, but I've heard what a great person you are. Would you be interested in making a generous donation to a charity? $1,000 is pretty steep for Rosie, but it's gonna get her a little bit of fame. And remember, she doesn't want to be famous, but she does want to be known. And it looks like she's still unknown in her famous points. So I don't know how much fame that really gave her, but you know, she wants to be like popular on Simstagram, we'll say. She doesn't even really want to be a celebrity, but she does want to be well known because, you know, it's going to help her out as far as her freelance career goes. And look at Rosie. She saw this lady sitting beside Rashad, so she's like, oh, let me come over here and claim what's mine. Like, ma'am, nope. He's me. He's mine, okay? That's me. And this lady's just like, oh, young love. Okay, so I told you guys that Rashad was going to get Rosie new clothes once they got out here for Simchella. And so this is her new Simchella outfit. And yes, she had on red bottoms. He got my girl some red bottoms. So this is the festival outfit. And we can't forget the red lip. We have to have the infamous red Rosie lip. All right, so Rosie and Rashad are at Simchella. They are only going to be here for one day of the festival events because they wanted to come to the biggest day that had performers like LunaFox. I think I saw that, what is her name in the game? Izzo Jones or Izzy Jones. I can't remember, but I think she's supposed to be like Lizzo. So she's performing too. And there's supposed to be a surprise headliner. So we'll see who that's gonna be too. And look, there goes Leaf. Rosie and Rashad are in the VIP area at Simchella. So of course they're not mingling amongst the common folk. They are over here with the stars and the celebrities and, you know, people to know. Okay, so Rosie ordered her and Rashad some drinks, and I know they've been on a date to the bar before, but Rashad really doesn't ever drink when they go out. Rashad is a bit of a lightweight and he really does not get drunk like that. Like, y'all know Rosie can like throw these drinks down. In the first episode, she was like a drink in both hands with her dad. Like Rosie is about that life. Rashad, not so much. So we'll see how he handles it. But you know, it's a small little cute fruity drink. She tried to go easy on him, but she's like, you know, she just wanted him to loosen up and have fun. You know, he's a goofball, but he's still a pretty chill guy. So she just wanted him to let loose and relax, you know, at the festival. But yeah, so they're in the little VIP section, so they're definitely having like, you know, an exclusive treatment this entire time here. And Rosie is just, look at her. She is having a ball. And they're just chatting it up before the LunaFox performance. And I don't know who this celebrity is. I think it said her name is Vivian. Yeah, so she's a global superstar. So they are over here like definitely amongst, you know, people to know. Rosie is milking this all up or absorbing it like a sponge. You know, she is taking advantage of this moment. She is like, oh yes, I need these connections. And okay, pretend that Rosie's outfit wasn't her outfit and this is actually her outfit, because I didn't realize that Serena from LunaFox had on the same top. And we cannot have them on the same top. But anyway, LunaFox just finished an epic performance. And so they're about to get off stage, but the crowd loved them. You see, they had a couple of fans come up at the end of their final performance. And Rosie and Rashad actually got to watch from backstage on the sidelines. So Rosie is really feeling like this deluxe treatment. She's having a blast. She's just like, wow, my man is amazing. Like, I can't believe I got to see the LunaFox performing right at their side, right on the side of the stage. She's like, I think I could even like, I could just really feel the energy. Like, oh my gosh, they were amazing. And so now they are backstage with LunaFox. So Rosie is getting to meet all of them. And she's like, look at her. She is so excited. She can't even like contain her excitement. And so she is really appreciative of Rashad for having this connections and inviting her on this last minute and super fun trip to Simchella. Like, she is having the time of her life. I know I keep saying that, but she's extremely happy. And look, she's all energized. And Rashad is over here talking to Leaf. You know, I told you that they went to high school together, so they're just catching up. And he's just saying, you know, thank you so much for letting me and my girl come to the show and getting us backstage. I totally appreciate you. And Rosie is over here taking selfies with Lily. Serena is over here breaking it down, still feeling that energy from such an amazing performance. And yeah, they are just backstage, just doing the thing. I love it. Oh, and Rosie is getting in some photo ops with Leaf, so she is really looking like a person to know. You know, her Simstagram is going to be popping this weekend, okay? Okay, so everybody who is everybody is back here right now, but Rosie and Rashad are actually about to head over to the back corner of backstage because there's actually a photo shoot area, and they are going to get a picture with LunaFox. And I just think that this lot, this Simchella lot, I think it's actually called Coachella or something. I'm going to link it below as well. But this lot was made with like this backstage areas. There's dressing rooms. There's a photo area. There's like the DJ booth. Like, it's so realistic and so amazing. And yeah, it's just incredible. So Rosie is literally looking like like she belongs here. Like, fourth member of LunaFox. That's what she's trying to exude here. And Rashad is getting his model on. It's like, you just couldn't look at the camera, could you? And so now they are going over here to the bubble blowers. It's been an amazing time at Simchella. So the night is winding down. It's super late now, and Rosie is just talking to Rashad about, you know, the surprise performers that just got off stage. And Rashad seems pretty hype about it too, but Rosie is just like, I cannot believe the Bailey K just performed at Simchella. Like, what the heck? This was the best time I have ever had. And so, you guys, Bailey K is literally the Beyonce of The Sims, okay? She is epic. So, a Simblr creator who goes by the name ladybugsimblr has this amazing BK legacy, and Bailey K is a star, just like LunaFox. Like, they are some incredible stars. And so Bailey K performed for a surprise performance, and yeah, they just had an amazing time. So now it's super early in the morning. Rosie and Rashad are back at the Airbnb, and Rashad just cooked him up something. It wasn't vegetarian, but then he autonomously decided to make Rosie some tofu hot dogs. And I'm like, that is so cute. He made her tofu hot dog, and it looks like Rashad is in the household, but I actually downloaded a mod that I heard about from D Sims. She talked about it in one of her videos where her Sims are on vacation, and it's called Control Any Sim. So I will link that down below too. So I'm just kind of using that just to make sure he's not leaving lots when I don't want him to, and just kind of seeing what he's doing and what his mood and stuff is like. Oh gosh, Rosie, thinking about babies? Oh my gosh, Todd, I was wondering if you could help decorate for a friend's kid's birthday. I could really use your help. No. Is Todd jealous? Like, you know we were at Simchella. You see the stories. You know we are not even in San Myshuno. Like, what is going on with Todd, y'all? Do y'all think that he, like, wanted Rosie to be, like, bae for real? So now that she's with Rashad, he's sitting here like, oh my gosh, maybe I should have said something. I moved too slow. Like, what are y'all's thoughts on Todd? He is definitely in his feelings this episode. Oop, and Rosie is thumbs down to that. She is like, he is doing the most. But don't be like that, Rosie. We like Todd. There's some people who are team Todd, but I mean, there's a lot more that are team Rashad, I feel like. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Are you team Rashad or are you team Todd? Let me know. So the two lovebirds are just chillaxing. You know, it's their final day before they head back to the city. Rashad's got his face mask on and his cucumbers. He is like, listen, this face pays me, okay? Or this face gets me paid. Whatever. You know what I mean. Oh my gosh, Roger. Hey, sweetie, can you visit me today? I mean, Dad, if you just want me to move back in, just say so. Roger loves him some Rosie. Maybe Rosie should get him a girlfriend. What do y'all think about that? I know I'm asking y'all a lot of questions, but feel free to answer whatever you want to. But okay, so Rashad is actually in here. He is emailing his manager. So his manager has informed him that Rashad has actually been accepted into a new modeling agency in Mount Komorebi. So Rashad is actually going to have to leave San Myshuno. And if you guys remember in the previous episode, you know, Rashad was telling Rosie, like, I'm not always here. And if y'all also remember, he's bi-coastal. So he usually is in Del Sol Valley, but then he's also in San Myshuno for the summer. But now his manager has just informed him, like, hey, I got you signed to a new agency in Mount Komorebi. And so they're emailing back and forth. He's trying to find out, you know, what are the dates? What are the details? When is he going to have to go out there? So now Rashad is going to have to decide, when is he going to tell Rosie that he's going to have to leave? So he knew he wouldn't be in San Myshuno for long term. But now this means that Rosie and Rashad might have to be long distance, you know, if he's all the way in San Myshuno. So he's got to decide, when am I going to tell Rosie? And wait, who was that? I don't even know who that was. That's why I just clicked out of it. Like, we don't even know who you are. What are you talking about? That was another notification from San Myshuno. So Rosie is just sitting here like, I think I need to change my number. Like, all these people keep hitting me up. I don't even know who they are. Like, it's just too much. He has to decide, when is he going to break the news to Rosie? And they're on such a high on this vacation. He doesn't really want to break that news to her right now. And she's about to profess her undying love to him. So, you know, like when you have to tell somebody like some not so great news, and then they come at you like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. You're the best person ever. And you're just like, ooh, like, how can I tell you this now? And you are just so innocent and unknowing and lovey. Like, ew, I can't. So that's kind of how Rashad is feeling right now. He's just checking his communication with his agent, just trying to get some more details about all of this stuff. So that is definitely going to be a conversation that needs to be had. Wow. Okay. See, I told y'all, everybody, when people trust you, Rosie, they listen to you. And that's what you need to be a style influencer. There's an opening for a culture columnist, rank 5. And I think you'd be a fresh new voice. Care to share your style with the world? Ooh. See, the thing is, I really could see Rosie doing this job. Like, I can really see that. But I have some goals for her with this freelance career. So I don't think that we're going to take it. But I could see her doing that job. I really could. But yeah, no, we have other plans. So we're going to have to turn that one down. And they were so cute. Did you all see them napping at the same time? And they've got their white shirts and their black jeans. They're just the cutest. I love them. Rosie and Rashad. What's their little couple name? I think that could be like Rashad. Rosie and Rashad. Rashad. Yeah. Rashad it is. Okay, so they are back in San Myshuno, and we are at Rashad's family penthouse, and he is just online looking up the new modeling agency in Mount Komorebi that he's a part of, really struggling with how he is going to break the news to Rosie. And Rosie is actually at home. And I forgot to mention that Sage actually texted Rosie while Rosie was gone to Simchella. And so she was pretty much just telling Rosie that she missed her and she was feeling like a little lonely, you know, like she hasn't seen Rosie in a while. Because, you know, Rosie has been spending all of her time with Rashad and has barely even been at the apartment. So now Rosie just got back and Sage is just hugging her. She's like, hey, cuz, like, I thought you might have forgotten our address. I thought you moved out with Rashad. And Rosie's just like, oh, girl, I know. I've just been, you know, living the dream, you know, in this big old penthouse. And so Sage is just like, yeah, I get that. But, you know, I sent you a text message while you were gone over the weekend. Didn't you get it? And she was like, oh, my gosh, my phone was blowing up. Everybody was texting me this weekend. I just missed it. I forgot. And so Sage is just telling her, like, I really want to talk to you, but my Uber is outside. I'm going to see Case for the weekend. And so Sage, I love her little socks and these shoes, by the way. Sage is going to be with Case for the weekend in Del Sol Valley. So Sage really wanted to talk to Rosie. You know, she just missed her cousin. You know, they're best friends and they have been for a long time. But ever since Sage introduced Rosie to Rashad, she's kind of felt neglected. So Rosie and Sage are definitely going to need to work on that. Or maybe Rosie is going to have to work on that with Sage. They didn't really get to have the full conversation that Sage wanted to have because as soon as Rosie got back in, you know, Sage had to leave. So we will see what happens when Sage gets back to the city. And I told you guys that Rosie got to see Bailey K perform at Simchella. But what I didn't tell you guys is she was actually able to get a signed autograph from the queen herself. And so Rosie put it right here at the front of their apartment. She was like, every time I leave the apartment or come into the apartment, I'm going to look at this autograph and say, what would BK do? What would B do? What would she do? And she is going to manifest that energy and channel that into her work and her style and her everyday attitude. You know, it's a lifestyle. It's a mantra, you know? So she is super excited about that. And then we also added some more pictures to the gallery wall. So the family picture with Rosie, Rashad, and Roger, and then also the group picture with LunaFox and Roger from Simchella. So she's just looking at her wall like, oh my goodness, I've had the best time. I love this. But that's all that we've got for today. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.